I recently bought this house for $1 and today I'm going to take you through a week of someone who just acquired a $1 house. The previous owner had a lot of vintage collectibles. There's so many cool things in here, but he is working with the auction company to sell a lot and get it out of here so that I can get it ready for move-in for me. I did go through everything yesterday, so let me show you what I'm keeping. I'll start with this. Everything with the pink sticker on I decided to keep. The first thing I'm keeping is this kitchen set along with the thing on top. I'm going to refurbish everything and try to keep the old timing feeling alive in this house. Up next I have everything in this closet that I'm keeping. I'm keeping this wood bed frame. I'm going for the cottagecore feel in this house, so I thought that would be perfect. I kept this chair, I'll paint it, and I'll put a plant on it for decoration. I have these old light fixtures. This one is my favorite. It is so cute. Here's a cast iron sink I want to keep, and on top of that is a Tang container and some old comic books. Here's a National Geographic set full of CDs from the 20s and up. I kept this painting just because it was so cute. It's actually a table, but I'm wanting to hang it up. If you know how to get rid of the water stains or have any advice for me to make it look good, please let me know. I kept this plant holder. I kept a corner cabinet and also some little trinkets. Let me take you to my bedroom. This is going to be my bedroom. Once the owner gets everything out, I'll start working on it. Inside the closet is a wood dresser, and I decided to keep that as well. And of course, the 1950s Philco fridge I'm keeping. Been used for storage, so I need to take everything out and give it a deep clean. This house has no water and the only heat source is this wood burning stove, which is not good because I live in North Dakota and it gets so cold. Here's what I've been doing so far behind the scenes. I called a furnace guy, I called an electrician guy, and also for water, my dad and I are going to try to do that ourselves. The furnace guy did come look at the house and he said he could do it and he's going to give me a bid within the next few days. So I'll let you know whenever I get that. The electrician hasn't made it yet, but he said he's coming sometime this week. I'm also working on ordering all the supplies to fix the roof. One side of the roof is done. The previous owner did it. The other side of the roof definitely needs fixing before I start working inside. Here's a fun fact. This siding is actually from 1924 and it's still pretty solid. Of course, there's some cracks, but it's still very solid. All right, it's the next day and I have a lot of updates for you. An electrician came this morning at 9:30 a.m. He's going to work on updating this box as well as all of the wiring because it is a safety hazard. When the electrician came this morning, I asked him if we could keep these push buttons, and he said we can, so I thought that was pretty cool that I'll get to keep this feature in here. Also, the furnace guy gave me a bid. It's going to cost me $3,500 to get a furnace put in this house. I'm going to go ahead and go through with that. I ordered all the materials from Menards for the roof. It's costing me around $2,077, and if I send everything back that they delivered it in and do the rebate, I'll get about $500 back from that. So yeah, a lot of progress is being made. If you're wondering how I'm able to afford this stuff, it's because I'm selling my previous house. In full transparency, I don't care to tell you guys, I'm making around $30,000 from that, so I'm hoping that that's enough to fix up this house, but we'll see. It's now the next day. I have some not so good news. The electrician actually ended up backing out. He came to see the house, saw the wiring, said he would do it, and he said he would give me a quote this week, and his quote ended up being a voicemail saying that he's backing out of it. So I'll call on Monday and see if I can find an electrician that is willing to come out here and do it as soon as possible. But with every bad news I get in the house, I can counter it with good news. This is the good news. While I was doing the exterior tour of the house, I found this beautiful bed frame. I'm definitely keeping it. The bed frame is in the closet full of everything else I'm keeping. While I'm waiting for the contractors and for the materials to get here so I can start renovating, I bought a few things to set me up for success, so let me show you. The first thing is these overalls, Carhartt overalls. I tried them on, they fit perfect. The next thing is some pink gloves and their touchscreen. You can touch through the glove. That will be perfect for recording everything. I bought some Columbia hiking boots, but I'll use them for work boots. I also got this half-face respirator with some safety goggles. I should probably wear this 24/7 because it's so dusty in here and there's no telling what's floating through the air. Okay, this is crazy. I think there's filters to put on the side and stuff, but I'll have to figure it out. I feel like a transformer. Okay, it's the following day and my goal is to clean out this mudroom. You can see it's very, very dirty. And here's the door leading into it. It definitely needs replaced. If you look behind it, you can see it's just a lot of damage, as well as this door right here. When you open it, there's duct tape on this side. So the previous owner actually collected all kinds of doors and he's going to auction them, but he did give me permission to use anything in here before the auction company comes. So this door is beautiful and it's an external door. So I think I will put that outside of the mudroom. Then I'll look through here and try to find a door for the entrance through the kitchen. Being able to look through everything has been so much fun, and being able to go through everything and switch out the doors is even more fun because I get to keep the character of the house alive and it's free. The before and afters are so satisfying of this house. So here is the first before. There's mouse poop. There's stuff on every single shelf of wood that's out. The ground you can see just filthy, and all kinds of old stuff I'll remove. The windows probably haven't been washed in about 30 years, so we're gonna transform this. I'll put you guys up on a time lapse, put up some music, and we'll get started. Here's the end product for the day. It feels so much better in here. This room is very cute. There are some boards that need to be replaced, but once I replace the doors, what I'll do is come in here and do some scrubbing and get it ready for paint and also replace the boards. After cleaning that, I need a shower, but I want to thank you all so much for watching and for being here at the very beginning. I know this video was a lot of talking because I was just updating you about the contractors, but thanks for being here from the very start, and I'll see you next week, Sunday at 8 a.m. Mountain Time.